Hello and welcome to another Chelsea chat. And I wasn't going to do this one today because I've had a few beers. I'm proper fed up. I'll be honest. I'm proper fed up getting done 3-1 by the Hammers when we've had 73% of possession. Second half was absolutely woeful. I don't know how to describe that. That was like a male porn star turning up for a film without a penis. That's what that was like. It was absolutely horrible to watch. So we started the game. I had to come on though because the level of cabbagery on some of those Facebook groups. Oh, and if you watch these, by the way, come and join Chelsea Chat on Facebook. The level of cabbagery, for me, it's only my opinion, but the level of cabbagery, I just don't know where it can end. I don't know how stupid some people can be with their lack of understanding, not just of professional football, but of football. If you're a new bloke and you go into a dressing room, or a new woman, I won't say girl because Beckham's in trouble for that. I don't want to upset anyone out there that gets upset easy. I do really, but it's not for this. It's not for this channel. You go into a dressing room, whether you're a woman, a girl, a man, a transsexual, you join a football club, you go into a new changing room, it takes time to get to know the players around you, it takes time to bed in. But today, we lost 3-1, horrible result, but there's people writing Caicedo off already. What a waste of money. There's people writing Pochettino, who I didn't want in the first place, but there's people writing Pochettino off. What is wrong? What is wrong with society? What is wrong with these people? Why can't they have a bit of common sense? I'd love to watch them in their everyday life, dealing with disappointments and the hills and the valleys of every day. But I'd love to watch them. Anyway, sorry. Sanchez was in goal today. He's getting stick. Chelsea need a new keeper. Gusto right wing back. Chilwell left wing back. In between Disasi, Silva and Colwill. In front of them it was Enzo and Gallagher. In front of them Chukwuemeka and Sterling. And in front of them it was Nicholas Jackson, who again put a good shift in, so I can't fault that lad. But we have got a lot of the same problems. We had 17 shots today, only 4 on target. Don't want that creeping back into our game because we haven't really seen that pre-season. Sterling today had a blinder, particularly in the first half. Went a bit quiet like everyone else did in the second half, but he was still trying to do things. So for everyone out there who thinks I either bully Sterling or I'm unfair on Sterling or I've got some sort of war with Gillette, it's today he put me in my place, particularly in that first half. That looked like the Raheem Sterling that I wanted Chelsea to sign, and long may that continue. I know the second half he went a bit quiet, but he didn't really have an awful lot of support when we look at it. People were isolated. I think that was a good plan. Moyes is no mug. I think a lot of people were isolated. And when Mudryk came on, Mudryk looks like what he is, a young lad who's going to take time to get used to the Premier League. A lot of people out there today look inexperienced, and when Pochettino has been going on about getting experienced heads in, this is what happens when you buy a lot of kids. No matter how talented they are, we're going to have days like today. So the first goal, James Ward-Prowse, he's brilliant with dead ball kicks. But the ball goes over and Conor Gallagher is so fixated with his man, he's not even watching where the ball's going. Chukwuemeka jumps, it goes over Chukwuemeka to the guy that got sent off. Oh yeah, we played the last 20 minutes against 10 men. Well, 25 minutes, not that you would have known it. And he scores. Now, the guy clearly pushes Gallagher, but I've given up with that VAR. Absolutely given up with it. I think they do what they want when they want. I bet they go down the betting shop in the morning, and that dictates what they do during that game. That can be the only rhyme or reason to some of these decisions. So Gallagher gets pushed. Should be chalked off, but no. West Ham are 1-0 up. Chukwuemeka, I thought, looked sprightly all the way through. Shame the lad's got injured. Scores a brilliant goal. Absolutely brilliant goal. Quick feet. Good finish to get us back in the game. We have other chances. People just swing at it. We just... not a lot of composure in front of the goal. We have a penalty when Nicholas Jackson is through, goes around the goalkeeper, but it's adjudged to be offside, so that gets turned down. Then we have an actual penalty where Sterling gets brought down on the edge of the box. Enzo goes up, misses it. It can happen in football. But people want Enzo out. It's either don't let him take a penalty again or sell him. Sell him in the morning with Caicedo. Because when Caicedo came on, for what, 15, 20 minutes? He looked out of sorts. He didn't look like a £115 million player. What do these people actually expect? Oh dear. I'm sorry. I've had a few. I shouldn't even be doing this. I just can't get over the Cabbages though. I had to come on. Someone on there. Oh whoa. Second game of the season with a team that needs to knit itself together. Bunch of strangers basically. Oh, we're going to finish where we did last season. New players, same result. I just can't get my head around it. Is it too much FIFA, or is it too many drugs? It can't be normal brain patterns, surely. You can't be born, your brain evolves, it grows, and you end up with that. It can't be. I'm sorry. But yeah, so there we were. I'm so fed up. Individual mistakes. Levi Colwill on the second goal. The one person you don't try and barge off the ball was that Antonio. You take him wide. You make sure he can't get it on that right foot preferably. Always go to the outside of him so he has to cut inside you. Still got a decent left foot, but you at least limit the damage. And it goes through Desarte's legs. And then their final goal was a penalty. What can I say about that? Yes, it did remind me of last season. Lots of possession, lots of negative passing. But when we forward passed, they defended well, to be fair to West Ham. It weren't all Chelsea being bad. They fought for their lives. And we never had the composure or the know-how to break them down. And that is because our team has just been thrown together. And anyone realistically expecting anything before Christmas is asking an awful lot. I hope I'm wrong. Probably shows how bad Liverpool are too, because we drew with them last week. But yeah, these things happen. I'm still confident about the future. I would have liked to have seen an old head brought in, sort of like a Verratti or someone like that in midfield with Enzo. You would have picked him up for 60, 70 million from PSG. It's not even playing regularly. Someone like that I would have liked to have seen, but what do I know? I'm not Paul Winstanley. I'm not Todd Bowley. By the way, there's people on there want them lot out and all. Oh. Right, that's all I've got to score the players, haven't I? Sanchez, I'll tell you what Sanchez did do that first half. Great save. Come diving out to take it off of Bowen's foot. Brave, decent. Didn't really have a chance for the goals, I don't think. He's not a world-class keeper. He's Brighton's third choice. But he did okay. He's going to get a 6. Gusto, I thought Gusto was all right, 6.5. Filling in for James. Some people know so much about this football club that they've been talking about Maatsen playing at right back because James is always injured and seemingly don't know that Gusto plays for us. I thought he did really, really well. Inside him, Desarze gets a 6. Silva gets a 6.5. Colwell gets a 5.5 purely because of that Antonio. He's a young lad. He's going to make mistakes. John Terry made mistakes at the same age. Not piling on him, but that cost us dear, didn't it? You know, that should have been... You either stick it in the stand or you bring him over. One or the other. You don't get barged to one side and so easily as well. But he's learning. Everyone's saying, oh, Colwell, we've got to sign Colwell. Got to get Colwell along. Yeah, but that's all right. But he's going to make mistakes. People want him sold in the morning. That Colwell's rubbish. Get him out. Sell him today. Chilwell didn't have one of his best games, but still put a few crosses in. Defended okay. He gets a 7. In front of them, Enzo gets a 6.5. Always wants the ball. Always good with the ball. Missed a penalty, obviously, which anyone can do. Didn't think it was his best game, but I didn't think people were running into space for him like they were against Liverpool. Conor Gallagher, who got took off. Why they took Gallagher off and brought Caicedo on, I don't know. There's other ways of doing that. Gallagher was one of our best players. He made a mistake on the goal, but I'm giving Gallagher a 7.5. In front of them, Chukwuemeka gets a 7.5. He was doing really, really well before he went off. Sterling gets 8.5 and he's my Chelsea man of the match today. Long may it continue. That's the proper Raheem Sterling. And Nicholas Jackson gets a 6.5. Full of endeavour, but never really looked like scoring. Had a couple of chances. A header that, well, went so far up, I'm surprised the ball hadn't been burnt by the sun. And Caicedo come on, gave the ball away first thing, which would have gave the Cabbages plenty of fuel to get on his back already. He played 20 minutes. Mason Mount doesn't even play for us anymore, and he's still getting sticks. So poor old Caicedo, 115 million. I'm going to sit back and watch the stick piling on him over the next few months. Won't be any support. There'll be support from the majority, but not from the vocal minority. The gatekeepers of how you should support a football club. So there we are. Pochettino, people slating him for not picking Caicedo or Lavia. Well, you know, they've just joined the club and you've got to look at them in training, see if there's any sort of chemistry forming and ease them in, I would have thought, which is what he did. So, could he have done things differently? Yeah, I would never have took Gallagher off. That's just my opinion though, isn't it? That's why he gets paid the big bucks. I'm going to give Pochettino a 6. End of the day, we got beat 3-1 by the Hammers. And that shouldn't be happening. Not when you've just spent, was it, 800 million or whatever. But as soon as they cross that white line, he's pretty well knackered, isn't he? He can't do much about it. Okay, so tell me what you think. I'll be interested to know. I thought we were very blunt. I thought we were back to last season's toothless sort of second half performance, having looked really bright in the first half. I don't expect an awful lot for particularly the first 10, 12 games. And I think after that, you'll see a proper team evolve. And in the meantime, we can all have a right good laugh at some of these posts. And some people, they'll have a right good moan, won't they? Okay, that's all from me. Sorry I'm 3 parts gone. And yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, subscribe, please. If you want to see a drunk bloke ranting about Chelsea, please subscribe. And throw the video a like. Okay, thanks for watching. Up to Chelsea.